the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Great point, Lacey. I mean, how much William Biggers looks like his uncle.
He does. Uncanny, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Our
It's
thoughts
very
with that
touching
family
story
for sure today.
82
Yes.
years.
82 years.
With no answer.
We're starting off right now with a look at Old Glory. Thought that was a fitting start here on this November 7th as the sun is about to come up here 82 years later. Chickasha, Oklahoma. There's the flag whipping around, standing out straight because the winds are whipping, and it is just an absolutely stunner of a sunrise. Ooh, grateful for what we have today because of men just like that story you just showed right there. High thin cloud cover overhead, and right now making for just a gorgeous start. Sun rays bouncing off, refracting off, giving us that watercolor painted sky. Now the winds continue to increase as we go through the day. Gusts at times 35 to 40 miles per hour. That's not enough to do damage. May if you got some of those dead tree limbs overhead, and we'll be ripping off the leaves. That's for sure, blowing your leaves into your neighbor's yard if that's kind of your plan. 35 to 40 mile an hour wind is going to go from the south to the north, but there's cold front coming. That's going to change things. What I'm showing you on this map are hot spots from infrared imagery yesterday from multiple fires. Now these weren't wildfires. Most of these were controlled burns, but a concern always when the winds start to pick up after we've had a lot of much needed controlled burns. If you don't get those hot spots put out, that could turn into a wildfire. So just today, be very careful and mindful. Not a day to burn. Winds will be very gusty. Humidity is definitely on the low side. It's the lowest in far western Oklahoma. That's where the fire danger has a bit more of an uptick. I'll show you the wind timeline in just a minute. The driver of the wind is the storm system right out here, and that's already bringing moisture across the Rocky Mountains. The jet stream winds are picking up, and that is going to continue. The lights are kind of dancing around there in Blanchard. 48 degrees, south winds 15 miles per hour. They're coming up at Will Rogers, up to 24 in Jones. That's the last 5 minutes, what we've seen with the wind. Winds are still stronger in the west, but that wind field is going to spread to the east as we go through the day. So here's your timeline. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds is what we're expecting today. Probably not the best idea to be out hanging Christmas lights today. Winds will really relax as we head into the afternoon and evening, but you'll still notice the gusts. Then tonight, for a while, they do fall off. I think they'll still stay pretty strong to the east. And tomorrow morning, right along the surface low, which moves right over northern Oklahoma, the winds go calm. And with that much moisture around, we'll have the chance for some thick fog, maybe some drizzle even along the system. Winds still gusty tomorrow, but not as strong. And then a north wind takes hold tomorrow evening, and temperatures start to dip on off. Ahead of that system, close to record highs. Temperatures 40s and 50s out the door. It is not all that cold. Definitely chilly. You want the coat, but we're in the 60s by noon today. Lunchtime will be 10 degrees above our average, 68 for an afternoon high. Live 70s for folks in western Oklahoma today. There's two storm systems on your 9-day. The first one is what's coming in now from the west. Shoves the cold front in here coming up for your Friday. That will also spark severe weather in the states to our southeast. Brings in some really chilly temps for your weekend, but it's not Arctic air. It's just average, what you would expect for December. That storm moves by. We're pretty nice into the start of next week, and we've been watching the Arctic outbreak for next week. And right now, the way it looks, that cold front doesn't plunge in until we get to about Friday. The first storm system, this one right here for next week, gets cut off from the jet stream and kind of hangs around. Will bring a chance for cold rain as it moves on by on Friday once it finally makes it here, and we may see some snow in western Oklahoma. No snow tonight. Close to record warm lows, 50s overnight tonight. There's the chance for fog and drizzle in northern Oklahoma. 70s, upper 70s. I won't be surprised if we get an 80-degree reading along the Red River for tomorrow. And in December, that is close to records. We're close to the record here in Oklahoma City. A couple isolated thunderstorms are possible. It's a very slight chance. And we will have a very low risk for severe weather if storms can move into this area. Currently, the best chance for any rain or storms are going to be closer to the far southeast. Light wintry mix tomorrow night into Saturday morning, but it's a 20% opportunity, and we are in the 40s for highs on Saturday. Much colder, very cold Sunday morning, and we're watching that storm next week very closely. And we're back right after this break.